I'm Josh with Waupaca Community Media, and we're back again with another community update. We've got Andrew Whitman from the City of Waupaca Parks and Rec Department and Ron Sari from the School District of Waupaca. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Josh.
And we're going to start with Andrew. It's been feeling, I'll use the term loosely, it's been feeling like winter outside. It's just not warming up. It keeps lingering. And it's hard to believe we're just about to May 1st, where parks are open year-round, but some of the amenities within the parks start opening up May 1st. So tell us what we can expect.
Yeah, so May 1st is kind of like that official opening of the park. So things that you'll see are, the water will be turned back on, the bathrooms will be open daily at our normal hours, so usually around 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. And so just a little bit nicer for the users to have those things up and available and ready to go. I know it feels like winter today, but last weekend it was really warm. Just a ton of people enjoying our parks, which is awesome. We love to see that. So now moving forward, when we get those warm days, the bathrooms and everything will be open and ready to go for you.
And speaking of the parks, people that go down Royalton Street or go to Riverside Park have noticed a lot of work going on there. So tell us what's going on and where's it at?
Yeah, so that's been a really long project. We've been working on it for a few years with the Wisconsin DNR, and we're on that final phase right now. So things were getting smoothed out this week. We planted some grass, so you'll see that growing here soon. And we're actually partnering with the Chain Exploration Center with the school to have those kids. So the DNR and I worked with them earlier this year to talk to them about erosion. They were doing an erosion project, and they took some of what we were doing and tried to solve that problem for us. So it was really neat. So we're going to kind of bookend that here next week. The kids are going to come down. They're going to help plant some prairie grass seed and some trees and some bushes, because that's going to help, solidify that bank area. And then they can see, the things and learn about the things that they were learning in the class and seeing it firsthand. So excited to bring them down, and that'll be kind of the end of the project. And then the DNR will keep an eye on it and make sure everything is running how it's supposed to down there. But it looks really good. I'm really happy with the work that was done, and excited about that part towards the future.
Cool. We'll jump over to Ron. Last time we talked, your student hiring expo was upcoming, and now it's past. How did that go?
It went good. We had over 37 different employers from the region here, and 447 students from our high school went through the expo. They came through in shifts, and just real interesting. We're getting a lot of good feedback from the students and the employers and staff about the relationships that were created, and hopefully we met some needs for both employers in the area and students. It could be work experiences, it could be summer help, it could be future employment. So students learned a lot about the different businesses in the region.
Very cool. Andrew, you've got a new, I don't know if I want to call it a program, but a new happening in the Park and Rec Department, a Brewer Bus Trip. I believe it's the first time the department's done something like this.
Yeah, it's our first go around. We're going to give it a try here, and really just try to create things for families in our community to do. So this is a family style trip, and we're going to have that on July 23rd. They play the Rockies, so chances are for a win. Hopefully the Rockies aren't doing so good this year. Brewers are doing a little bit better. And when you purchase that you get a coach bus ride down to the game. Okay, so no paying by then, maybe $4 or $5 a gallon for gas to go down there. You don't have to worry about parking. You get a ticket to the game, and they're fairly decent tickets. It's out in left field in that second level up, the bleachers up there. And then Subway is on board with us as well, and you'll get a sub sandwich meal for your lunch. So all those are included when you register, and that can be registered for at our ActiveNet website. And you can find that at our Park and Rec website as well.
Very cool. And then Ron, on a monthly basis, you have what are called teacher cabinet meetings, and I know you just had one. So tell us, what is the teacher's cabinet? What do they do? And fill us in on that.
Yeah, so the teacher cabinet is a group of staff that volunteered to be a part of this group, and So we meet once a month for an hour at this point, and we talk about different topics of interest for our group. Right now we're focused on culture. And a couple months ago, we watched a video by Dr. Anthony Mohammed, who's a researcher and a specialist on culture. It's particularly in schools and school districts. And so we discussed the kind of culture that we'd like to grow into our district and what is the status of our current culture. We're going to be meeting soon and talking about professionalism and what does it mean to be a professional here in the school district of Waupaca. What are those characteristics? And those are the kind of topics that we're working through and discussing, and it's a lot of fun. We have representatives from all of our buildings, and we'll grow this teacher cabinet as time goes on and we get feedback from the team, and hopefully it evolves into another positive process internally to help our culture grow.
Okay, very cool. And then we'll jump back over to Andrew. You've got a new member on staff, Andrea. So we've got Andrew and Andrea in the Park and Rec department. I messed it up when typing email addresses now.
Yeah, for sure.
Your new senior center coordinator. She's been settled in for a couple of weeks, so good chance to introduce her to the community, sort of, and talk a little bit about what's upcoming at the senior center.
Yeah, so it's nice to be full staff down there again, for sure. So Andrea Wanti is a local, not transplant, but a local person. She has 20 plus years in healthcare field working with seniors. So just a great addition down there, and just brings a wealth of knowledge of how to help seniors, what seniors are looking for in our community, and just having, you know, a thumb on that pulse there down. So she's bringing a lot of new things already. A couple things that we've been looking at is growing the Rocksteady boxing and creating a support group for Parkinson's. And so that's one thing that we're looking at, creating a kind of area-wide group for memory care. So people with Alzheimer's and other things that affect memory. So a lot of things coming in that realm of like, how can we help people? How can we help the people that help other people? And so a lot of new exciting things that we're looking forward to. So keep an eye out for things happening down there for sure. It's going to be a fun summer.
Awesome. Andrew and Ron, thanks for joining us this week to get the community up to date with everything going on at the city and school district.
My pleasure, Josh.
You bet. Have a good one.